So since we're gonna have like a week of rain, those are my butterfly bush, White Profusion. I'm pulling all of them up because we're gonna have a week of rain. These almost died with the last rain event, and they're not really like rooted in that deep. They haven't been in here very long, so I can pull them out with one hand. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these in pots. I've got my butterfly bush in there. I've got another bag of actual potting soil in the shed that I will top these off. And I'll put these somewhere over here in the back where it's a little bit sheltered. It's not going to be in full sun, but during this rain event all week, it can drain out. I may even put it on the stone ledge of that border bed around the man cave. So I think they could ride it out there, get rooted in these buckets here, and maybe over near the potager, that soil is real sandy, like along the fence. Maybe I can find an area where it doesn't get mucky or muddy, or like it after it rains, it's dry almost immediately over there because it's just real sandy and free draining. So that's the plan. Hopefully I can save these little guys. Alright, so I'll be topping off with this Expert Gardener potty mix. I'm sure I got it at Walmart. That's what I'm going to top off with. Okay, everything is topped off and looks really good. And I think I may go ahead and take some cuttings. These plants have been under so much stress. The stress of almost dying from the flood. The stress of being dug up right now. And put in another pot. They may not make it. I may take a couple of cuttings. But for right now, these are going to be moved over here in a semi-shaded area. They're just going to get filtered sun. I just want them to not be stressed out. And I need them to go ahead and get their roots settled in. So sorry for the air conditioning noise, but another good thing about them being over here is they're going to get a little bit of protection from all the rain from this tree and from the overhang of the man cave. That way, because I mean they're predicting like 10 inches of rain in the next week. This way, the buckets, of course those are just nursery cans, so they have holes in the bottom. This way, any rain that does get in them can drain away, and when it's not raining, hopefully they can dry out a little bit. And they're not in full hot sun while they're trying to get their roots back. So it hasn't been raining for a few hours. And look at all this standing water. So right here, that's where the butterfly bush was. And actually I forgot to take one out. Look at that. I need to pull that out. That's a butterfly bush. This hole is full of water. This is just water. And it'll be like that for days. So it's a good thing I took out the butterfly bush when I did. But I do need to take this one out and put it in the bucket. Can't believe I missed this one. So crazy. Oh yeah. It's just, look at that. Butterfly bush don't like that. I'm surprised that little guy hasn't drooped already. The river birch is going to be fine because river birch kind of like it swampy, but I am a little bit worried about Mr. Lincoln rose because Mr. Lincoln is in the water right now. He's doing great, but for how long? But yeah, the river birch is fine. River birch is looking beautiful, by the way. But yeah, it's just a little swampy. And when I start to plant up around this border, I need to keep in mind that there's a lot of clay and it gets really wet. And so I'm gonna have to put plants there that can take it. Okay, so the other butterfly bush that I put in buckets the other day, they're doing great. They are standing up nice and tall. They're not droopy, even though we've had all this rain. I think I'm gonna place this one in this bucket. And I'm just gonna set it on top, honestly. Until this rain's done, I'm not gonna worry about planting it because we're supposed to get another day or two of rain. Okay, so that's there. Bella's drinking out of that puddle. We have standing water everywhere. Mosquitoes are gonna be so bad. Anyway, butterfly bush is saved. And everything else is flooded. And it's weedy again, don't look. I didn't let that happen. While I'm over here, I wanted to check on my oak leaf hydrangea bloom. Those elephant ears, they are loving this stuff. Anyway, that oak leaf hydrangea. How pretty is that little girl? Pretty. Looks like I have maybe one more there and one trying to form there. And then this branch died. I'm gonna have to cut that off. So hopefully as she gets bigger, I'll get more blooms. But super excited. And this forsythia has gone banana pants. That is almost 4 feet tall now. Same with this rose. Everything's, it looks weedy. It's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it was last time. But yeah, this is getting large. I may want to move that. May want to move both of the forsythias. I don't know. We'll see. Anything else of note besides it's flooding? Gonna get some passion vine. Is back at it, which is good. I'm glad that came back. And water is starting to seep through my shoes. That is awesome. So why is this leaned over like that? I don't know why. It's because it's sitting in water. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. What is going on here? I don't know. It's like little worms. Those little worms right there, I think it is. Sure is. Well, heck. There's a bunch of them. I'm gonna have to smash them with my finger. But I'm not gonna put that kind of violence on my YouTube channel. So I'll do that in a minute. Anything else going on? Still need to plant my new plants here. This bush is coming back lovely. This is my white margin snow rose. And when I dug it out of the planter on the front porch, it freaked out and dropped all its leaves. It just freaked out. But whenever I did a scratch test, it was still green under there. And then like some of the branches started refoliating, I guess. Since it defoliated, now it's refoliating. So that's that there. So many fun things. I'll need to do a video where I just go around and talk about things I got going on in this area because it's fun stuff. Like this sedum called Ogon. Like I'm just letting it fill in this bowl and I think it looks super cute. Just have a little bit more to go right there. Okay, well, and my iris, I never did plant them in the ground. I need to do that if they're not dead. I think they're okay. Some purple iris from Uncle Woody. Need to get those in the ground. That is still a mess. I can't even talk about that right now. Although my crocosmia is going banana pants and I need to get those out of that bucket and separated. Oh, so much to do. But can't do anything right now because I'm on my lunch break. I can't do anything. Okay. Oh, there's the air conditioner. That is my cue to stop talking. This video is over. I'm stopping talking. Thanks for watching. Bye. Well, it looks like, oh, mosquito. It looks like this White Profusion is actually going to bloom. That is insane. Like a couple weeks ago, it was on death's door from the flooding rain, and then I pulled it up out of the ground. It rehydrated or reinvigorated, and now it's gonna bloom. Well, that is just the darndest thing. I love it. God, mosquitoes are so bad. All this water.